Damn.
Thanks for the gifted subs, those boys. It's lit.
Hello, everybody. Okay. So guys, we're gonna be on. Oh God. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be on Red Dead Redemption 2 online. It's I think it came out today, or I heard stuff changed about it yesterday, but don't know. But it aren't beta though, man. But PS4 would have got it. The people would have got it if they bought the edition, but we didn't. But play with Red Dead Online beta now. With the gameplay of the Red Dead Redemption 2 as its foundation, Red Dead Online transforms the vast and deeply detailed landscape, city, towns, and habitats of Red Dead Redemption 2 into a new living online world be ready to share by multiple players. With the customize your character, tailor your abilities to suit your playstyle, and head out into the new frontier full of things to experience. The Red Dead Online beta is available. Yeah, let's begin. Oh, what the hell? But I'm so excited for this. Okay, I third do this. Okay, is it good now? Better. So guys, my microphone was like freaking 100 and the game is 80 and 80. My microphone was 100 and my game was 100, but I moved it down to 80 and moved my mic to 80 to be the same. But yeah, it was gonna be a long stream because I had to go back to school around like 12:10, and I'm
Okay,
gonna be
sir.
getting lunch. But
Here they are. Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got.
oh,
Come on. Okay,
what's
you
this?
head through there.
I'm gonna do it female, no, not male. I mean, it's like GTA.
I'm gonna
Is
need
it
your
pretty?
details. You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I. Take the time and get this right. From what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon. We're gonna need a fair record of you. everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe. Quite a record we'll have on you. You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened,
do that.
you were likely to be shot.
Did I? Over there.
It's a process, all right,
Yeah.
but a necessary one.
Oh, more. Right here.
How you doing with that? Okay, then.
Wait, how about here?
Yep. It's all
Take
correct.
it from man.
I'll take a photograph.
Sorry, I didn't talk that much
Hold
and
up
tried to
your
focus on
fingers.
my.
Stay there.
33529. How many people in the 3,000 thing have? Like 33,000. Oh my god, that's a lot. God damn. But one thing, I need to be back at school before 5th period. In finals, they'll be able to come home and then leave. I'll be back, guys.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens aid staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves.
We in prison?
What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. You need to perform a work detail out near Blackwater. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken.
Blackwater, huh?
Yeah!
We're dead online. Oh my god, dude.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh,
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot.
Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it.
What? What did
Now,
I
Mr.
do?
Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each.
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. And you better get on this horse.
Dude, I can't believe that Red Dead. Like, watch that actually did
not much
that
of an
Red Dead
animal.
Online.
They haven't got far to ride. Must be odd being out of those leg irons. Get on the horse when you're ready. It ain't time for you to ride off on your own. Not quite yet. Now come along. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the
Wait,
way.
my friend,
6
text me.
months at Sisika
Are
Penitentiary.
you gonna stay home for?
Awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. I still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least.
By the Wilkers.
You've been away for a while, so we'll help you get set up in the world. Then if you want to
Tire
accept
map.
our offer, you can. He's just up here.
I'm done, Leo. Oh my god, dude.
Hitch your horse.
Yep. You got, I will, know what I want to do for Easter egg for you guys. I'm going to show you guys.
Come on, hitch up. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
So guys, hats and no hats, coats. Ooh. Oh.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
Yeah, shit.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out
Damn.
which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw,
Teddy
wanted
Brown, huh?
man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be. I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for
course, my
killing
dad
those who
doesn't
made
talk.
me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley,
Oh, I said goodbye.
go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Huh?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
I'm sure you're tired. Get this done and you can rest.
So guys, I'm looking, I'm texting my mom.
Still rolling.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in tall trees. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, I'm so very sorry about I didn't do the story mode of this game on YouTube, but like I don't know, I guess do not. I want to stream on YouTube, like on YouTube, do not stream on Twitch and then upload to YouTube. That mainly all my videos is fun. Ruining the gameplay of Fortnite, of my first game of Fortnite and the other time, that's from Twitch. And uploading to YouTube. I don't want to keep doing that now, but I'm going to do it with this game. So. With this way down the line. Oh.
Okay. Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Oh, no. Here. Take this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
Sorry guys, here we freaking do something. Start a tree, start a walk, start a walk. Go through the tree. Go over that walk, yeah, let's go, horsey. Start a tree, see. Yay. Yay. Yeah. I don't know if I should go down here. No. You gotta leave before 12:40. Oh, I'm gonna leave at 12:40 because it's 12% right now. I have a 3-minute fourth period for my class. 12:40, and then because my fifth period is from 1 to 2:55. It's finals, guys. You know what I mean? It's like final. Like I'm gonna do tests. For like wait, hold up. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next episode, guys. I gotta go very soon, guys. Okay, Rockstar kicked me out then. Okay. But yeah. Wait, if I go back to it, will it kick me out again? Honestly, guys, my mic is kind of fucked up. Wait, just say no later than 4. Yeah, no later than 12:40. Mean like leave at 12:40 or leave before 12:40. I'm gonna upload this video, guys. Today, before I go to my school again, for me to upload 2 videos today. I uploaded one. I made a video yesterday, but I didn't upload it or title it to today. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, how do I leave? To the real question. What if I go to story? Oh, extra game. Well guys, if you like the video, drop a like, comment below.